All right. We'll wait for just a second. Let everybody get a chance to come in. Show live chat. There we go. All right. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Having trouble with live feeds today for some reason. I don't know why. I've got to download an encoder and everything for the laptop I have. It's well, hey Merlin. All right, I got the chats worked out. There's the first chat message. All right. Doing a live question and answers today. Anyone out there wants to know more information about any of the systems that I have explained to people, regardless of how you build your system, you have to separate your load from your machine. You can't put a load on your machine and expect to keep putting more and more loads on your machine. It just won't work like that. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I am well. It depends on what type of system you want to build, brother. If you're using a DC to DC with an inverter, and then stepping up your transmission or your voltage and everything from a transformer to another transformer to step it back down to build capacitance, then I wouldn't even go with an alternator anymore. I would go with a direct current permanent magnet DC motor. They are high voltage output. Let me explain that. There's no difference between a direct current permanent magnet motor and a direct current permanent magnet generator. It's the same thing. If you have a DC permanent magnet motor and you turn it with your hand, it will put an output because you don't have to create the field. The field is already there with your permanent magnets. So that aspect is already taken out. You won't have to worry about that. The alternator video that I had, it's most of that video, let me tell y'all guys, everybody out there, it is misleading. I made that video like that on purpose. I said the word rotor instead of stator and stator instead of rotor. I accidentally said 220 amps or 220 volts at 90 amps. That's not possible from an alternator. You can get 12 volts at 90 amps, which is 1080 watts, and that's pretty good. But the thing I wanted everyone to know about the alternators is it is a universal synchronous motor or generator. So AC, DC, you can use it as an inverter. There's just so many different things that you can do with an alternator. It's pretty wild. But yeah, I just wanted everybody out there to know, I'm doing good now. You said you have a brushless motor. Yeah, there we go. I have a brushless motor and not sure how to hook up the wires. It's AC induction motor, I would presume. What you can do, if you want to test out your motor to see how to hook up the wires and everything, you can take and find the coils that go to each other with the lower ohms on each coil is a slower setting. When you get to a coil that is got a lot of resistance, got a high ohms on it, then you're going to find your higher speeds. The coil on your motor your AC motor there that has the highest ohm reading, usually around 7 or 8 ohms, that will be your high speed level. Um, I would really have to see a picture of it to tell you, wire this to there, put your capacitor here in parallel with this, and all that. But um, there are some videos out there that do show people how to wire up the alternating current, AC motors, induction motors, everything else. Yes, I know I should not be smoking. It's everything that happened to me in the last month and a half. Uh, yeah, smoking lots of cigarettes. So, but yeah, I just wanted to take some time out here and get. Oh, stop it. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna get. Oh, what was that? I'm using the alternator, from the alternator video, the one on the left. I'm using that as a motor. I'm not. It's not an alternator anymore. I've got a electronic speed controller hooked up to it. A small transformer, direct current, power in the field. I didn't use that. Can I get? Yeah, that'd be fine. It's energybuoys@gmail.com. It's I get a lot of emails though, so keep that in mind. Some people I reply back to, and it's 2 months, 3 months, prior to when they sent the message. I try to keep as much time on this channel as possible, but it really is it's kind of tough. Especially doing all this from a cell phone. Every bit of the channel, it's pretty tough. But you know, like I say, the way I live my life, the day you give up is the day that you lose everything. And well, I'm not ready to give up. The last time I died, I was, given all this information and stuff, and well, I just decided that I'm not going to let it go to waste. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Does anybody else have any more questions? I don't want to take up too much of everyone's time here. What time is it actually? Okay. Yep, I've got to leave in 15 minutes, so. Alright, well, glad to see everybody still out there. Yes, I can. What do you mean, can I spell? Oh, my email address? Okay, sorry about that, Jamie. It is Energy Buoys, ENERGYBUIES @gmail.com. Oh, what was that? So do you have any plans or drawings I could buy from you? Greg, brother, I don't sell anything. Everything that I have, I give it all out for free. I don't ask for anything in return. People do donate money to me and everything, and I've thought about putting a CD together. I had someone yesterday or the day before said that if you put a CD together, you could probably sell a ton of them and make a whole bunch of money and everything. And I really don't want to sell everything. I want to give this to the people. I want to share everything that I know with people, and I know I talk to as many people out there as I can all at once. certain people I give my phone number to. Um, but I get, I still have 6,000 emails on my AOL account, and I spend a little bit of spare time trying to go through those emails and everything, but it is pretty tough. Oh yeah, no problem. 37. Yep. Uh, but yeah, I mean, literally, if you guys want to do an experiment of your own and know 100% for the truth that, the things that I say, not on the alternator video, um, the one that has 2.5 million views, not that video, because that was a misinformation video that I made on purpose uh, to keep myself, safe. I don't want people knocking on my door, hey, you better stop doing this or you're going to disappear. That's not going to happen no more. I did have to take that one video down, and I understand it was a little inappropriate, um, but I will protect my family at all cost. Um, I have died 7 times, and I'm not scared of death. I swear to you. That's one thing I ain't afraid of. Um, they don't want to come and kill me neither because, well, they don't know everything about death. When you die, certain genes in your body activate, and when you come back to life, well, they don't always deactivate. And that's how some of us are given special gifts. It's a pretty interesting subject, really. I don't want to go into it too much right now. I'm really kind of pressed for time. I've been trying for an hour to get my laptop to go live, and I've got to download some encoding and some other stuff, but I should be able to get it on there pretty soon. Oh, hey Kurt, how's it going, brother? Yeah. Hey. No, I really wanted to just, kind of touch base with everybody today, and let everybody know that I'm doing all right now. My legs are almost healed up, just about done with that. I've got a little bit of healing left to go on the spider bite, but as far as the burns on both my legs, I mean that's all pretty much healed up. I can show that to y'all if y'all'd like to see it, but it's not that bad. It's only like a 3 foot long burn, about 8 or 10 inches wide. Um, but yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get off here in a second and take my mom to dialysis. Um, I would have to see what instructions I gave you. Probably was not just messing around. I have built or helped people build quite a few different types of systems. People, we don't have a lot of money. Most people out there, most of you guys don't have a lot of money. And that's why you're trying to get, energy for free or lower energy cost, or, run a generator off of water, so that you can run your house off of water, things like that. So I would have to see exactly what the instructions were that I sent you. But no, I'm pretty sure I'm not messing with you. I don't. That's not really how I am. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate it, man. I am doing so much better. It was really tough. Not being able to walk from December 28th until 9 days ago. So, but yeah, about the easiest, most efficient way that you can do this is permanent magnet motors, and use, smaller motor and a larger motor, and you'll find out real quick that it's there. You will have over unity just from 2 motors. It won't be enough to power your house, but you could use that to step up and step it back down, and then the potential's on the other side of the line. So it's just whatever you have at your house, what you have at your disposal. That's how I, explain systems to different people. Just about everyone is different. Yes, thanks, girl. I am doing much better. But yeah, I mean, pretty much just about everybody's system is going to be different, because we can't just every one of us go out there and buy the exact same thing. It's not available. It's not going to work. If you do find a treadmill that's broke down for free, get it. They have 150, 120 volt DC permanent magnet motors in there, and at that high of a voltage, the current that can flow through there is, well, there's a lot. You can put a lot more current through a 120 volts than you can 12 or 50. That doesn't really work that way, but what was that? And washing machine motor instructions. I guess that was. Oh, okay. Alternators and washing machine motor instructions. Okay, so you're. Sounds like we were talking about building you a DC to DC closed loop with a power inverter off of maybe 2-car battery bank, or a 2-car battery bank. That. Does that sound about right? I recognize your last name there. I'm trying to remember. I speak with so many people. It's pretty unreal, and I try to help everybody as much as possible. Whether it just be helping them understand how transformers work, or teaching people how to build their own high voltage homemade capacitors, saying things like that. You can take $5 and build a bunch of high voltage homemade capacitors, aluminum foil and visqueen and a piece of PVC pipe, and you got it. So, oh goodness, yep. I gotta go. I'm sorry, guys. I've got about 15 minutes, and we've got to leave here in just a couple minutes. So, I will see if I can't get back on here. I don't know that I don't have as good a service out in the woods as I do here in town, but I will try to get back on here here after a while, and see if I can't answer some more questions for everyone. Let's see, is it better? Yes, I really am. I am doing so much better. Yep. Can I? Oh yeah. Sorry about that. I do speak fast sometimes. I'm not all just a redneck out in the middle of the woods trying not to get caught by them government officials all the time. So, I guess this is going to be goodbye for right now. And I love you guys. You know, I'm grateful for everything that everyone has done to help us. And you know, I hope people out there are learning things off my channel. You know, I'm trying to spread the information out there with, you know, without saying stuff that just really puts me in danger. But yeah, it's something else. Alrighty, well, I've got to go. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. That's what they tell me to say, anyways. I'm gonna get through this, and I'm gonna make sure everybody else gets this too. So let's let's not give up, and we'll get all this going for everybody. So, all right, love you guys. Y'all have. Yep. Yes. You too. All right. Yep. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna try and get back on here. Look for me this evening. Right now it's 1:49, so look for me about 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm gonna try to get back on here, and we'll see if we can't get some more stuff straightened out with everyone. Ooh, it's cold. All right, y'all. Have a good day.